In this video, we are going to study combinations from the topic permutations and combinations. In my earlier videos, we have seen in permutations, order of arrangement of elements is important, whereas in case of combinations, order of arrangement of elements is not important. Hello friends, you are watching YouTube channel Number Collage. This channel features videos on mathematical concepts. Effort has been made to explore the concepts through basic mathematical ideas. Hope you will like my effort. Suppose a team of 2 players out of 3 players X, Y and Z is to be formed. In how many ways these teams can be formed? Obviously, the 3 teams formed will be team consisting of players X and Y, team consisting of players Y and Z, and team consisting of players Z and X. Here, unlike permutations, order is not important because a team consisting of players X and Y will be same as the team consisting of players Y and X. Similar is true for teams consisting of players Y and Z and that consisting of Z and X. Here, each team selection is called a combination of 3 objects or elements taken 2 at a time, and it is written as 3C2. And here 3C2 is 1, 2 and 3. Now let us consider same problem for finding permutations. It will be 3p2, which will be 3 factorial upon 3 minus 2 factorial, that is 1 factorial, multiplied by, we have to find the number of arrangements in which these 2 elements in each group can interchange between themselves, and that is 2 factorial. So it is 3 factorial, which is 3 multiplied by 2 factorial. Now 3p2 will be, if we put for this 3c2, because its value is also 3, so it will be 3c2 multiplied by 2 factorial. We will get 3c2 equals 3p2 upon 2 factorial. Please note this relation. If we calculate this, it will be 3 factorial upon 2 factorial, which is 3, same as this 3. 4 persons A, B, C and D shake hand with one another. We have to count total handshakes. Total number of physical handshakes will be AB, BC, CD, DA, AC and BD. 6 handshakes, which we write 4C2, because out of 4 persons, 2 shake hands with one another. Here, corresponding to each combination, we have 2 factorial permutations, which, for example, A shaking hand with B and B shaking hand with A, because 2 objects in each combination can arrange in 2 factorial ways. So we write 4p2 equals 4c2 multiplied by 2 factorial, which implies 4c2 equals 4p2 upon 2 factorial. Please note this relation. In one more example, out of 4 different objects A, B, C and D, we have to make combinations of 3 objects out of these 4 objects. The physical combinations here will be ABC, BCD, CDA and DAB. Now, corresponding to each of these combinations, we will have 3 factorial permutations, that is 3 objects arranging amongst themselves in 3 factorial ways. This we write as 4p3 equals 4c3 multiplied by 3 factorial, which implies 4c3 equals 4p3 upon 3 factorial. So from these 3 examples, we can write R combinations out of n total elements is NCR, and this NCR is NPR permutations of n objects taken r at a time upon r factorial, which is n factorial upon n minus r factorial according to formula of permutations into r factorial. So this is the formula for combination n factorial upon n minus r factorial upon r factorial. To verify this 4c3 will be 4 factorial upon 4 minus 3 factorial, which is 1 factorial, into this 3 factorial. 4 into 3 factorial upon 3 factorial. Cancelling 3 factorial, we get 4c3 equals 4, which is the same number of combinations here 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now we will see what happens to the combination formula NCR equals n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. Number 1, if r equals n, then the formula becomes NCN, which will be n factorial upon n minus n factorial into n factorial, which is n factorial upon n minus n 0 factorial, which is 1, into n factorial. Cancelling n factorial, we get NCN equals 1. So we get NCN equals 1. Number 2, if r equals 0, then the formula becomes NC0, which is n factorial upon n minus 0 factorial, that is n factorial, into 0 factorial, which is 1. Cancelling n factorial, this is 1. So we get NC0 equals 1. Number 3, if r equals n minus r, then the formula becomes NC n minus r, which is n factorial upon n minus n plus r factorial into n minus r factorial, which is n factorial upon this n minus r factorial. N minus n will be 0, therefore into r factorial, which is same as NCR. So we get NC n minus r equals NCR. For example, 5C2 is same as 5C 5 minus 2, that is 5C3. Or for example, 10C8 is same as 10C 10 minus 8, which is 10C2. If NC8 equals NC2, we have to find n. We have earlier seen this NC8 can also be written as NC n minus 8, which equals NC2. Now this implies n minus 8 equals 2. Therefore n equals 8 plus 2, 10. Here further we have been asked to find NC2, which means we have to find 10C2. That will be 10 factorial upon 10 minus 2, 8 factorial into 2 factorial, which is 10 into 9 into 8 factorial upon 8 factorial into 2 factorial, which is 2. Cancelling 8 factorial, 2 ones are 2 fives are, we get 10C2 equals 5 nines are 45. We have to determine n if 2nc3 is to nc3 equals 12. 2nc3 will be 2n factorial upon 2n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial divided by n factorial upon n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial equals 12. We write 2n factorial as n into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 2 into 2n minus 3 factorial, because we have 2n minus 3 factorial in the denominator upon 2n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial multiplied by the reciprocal of the second part, n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial upon, we write this n factorial as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 factorial, because we have n minus 3 factorial in the numerator. Now we cancel 3 factorial, 2n minus 3 factorial, n minus 3 factorial equals 12. We write 2n into 2n minus 1 into 2 times n minus 1 upon n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 equals 12. we cancel this n and this n minus 1, and 2 2s are 4 and 4 3s are 12. So we get 2n minus 1 upon n minus 2 equals 3, 2n minus 1 equals 3n minus 6, 3n minus 2n equals minus 1 plus 6, 5. Therefore n equals 5. So this is the value of n equals 5. Find n if 2nc3 upon nc3 equals 11, 2n factorial upon n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial divided by n factorial upon n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial equals 11. 2n into 2n minus 1 into 2n minus 2 into 2n minus 3 factorial upon 2n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. This divided by, we write multiplied by, and write the reciprocal of the second part, n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial, and we write this n factorial as n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 factorial, because we have n minus 3 factorial in the numerator, equals 11. We cancel this n, then 2n minus 3 factorial, then 3 factorial, and this n minus 3 factorial. So 2 into 2n minus 1 into 2 into n minus 1 upon n minus 1 into n minus 2 equals 11. Cancelling n minus 1, we write 4 into 2n minus 1 equals 11 into n minus 2. 8n minus 4 equals 11n minus 22. 11n minus 8n equals minus 4 plus 22. 3n equals 18. N equals 6. So this is the value of n. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. Until then, keep watching Number Collage. Thank you.